Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. So as you can see by the title, it's all about 2026 and how we're not going to hold back this year whatsoever. If you've been talking about a certain goal that you want to attain, something that you want to achieve, a lifestyle you want to live, then this is the year to execute. First, I want to make clear that whenever it comes to a big dream or a big goal that you have, something that will alter your life completely, it's going to take a lot of discipline, hard work, and patience. And you need to be willing to have these things when being in pursuit of these things, the pursuit of your dreams. So 2026 is all about consistency. I want you guys to stay consistent. I want you guys to stay disciplined. I want you to act like you are already living the lifestyle that you want for yourself. So that means if your dream person goes to the gym every day, if your dream person, whatever it is, right? You need to do your best at mimicking this person currently, because the thing that people mess up at is thinking that down the line, oh, this is how I'm going to live. No. How you're going to live is determined by today. There is no future. There's no past. It doesn't exist. It's about now. It's about what you do in the present. When you're building each day in the present, building your craft, continuing to do what your future version of you will do, it's going to build up more and more and more and more until you reach that ideal version of yourself. It doesn't just all of a sudden one day it's there. No, you had to put the prior work into it. You had to have those late nights of just struggle. You need to cry. You need to literally feel every single struggle, because that's what makes the lifestyle so worth living and so worth it in the end, because you had to have gone through something. In your brain, it's going to attach, the version of you where you were, sad, miserable, struggling, and then attach that with your accomplishments, so it makes everything way more meaningful in your eyes. Instant gratification. Whether that be scrolling, getting compliments, validation, just stuff like that. Getting things super easily without having to put any hard work into it. That's what instant gratification is. Do you ever really feel fully satisfied when that happens? No, because you had no struggle. You had to put zero effort into making that shit work for you. So when you look at it, it's not valuable, because you didn't make it valuable. There was no late hours of you struggling, thinking about the future, thinking if you're going to make it, this and that. It doesn't matter, because it was so easy to attain. And the thing is, I genuinely think the more you struggle, the more happy you will be when you actually get what you want, because you know how it is on the other end. You know what it truly took for you to get into that position. So I think embrace the freaking journey, because honestly, it's the best part. Chasing your dreams is the best part of it all, because once you have it all, it's just going to be like a normal life. It's just, you're not going to feel truly fulfilled for a long amount of time. You're always going to want more. So embrace the journey. Obviously, I'm hoping you're going to be grateful when you attain all that you want to attain, but I think life is about never settling. So I think you should always have something to strive for. Whether you get everything you want, don't settle for only that. You can get more, strive for more. Life is all about, living out your fullest potential. What no one talks about is how uncomfortable it is to be in the early stages of whatever you're doing. If you're starting a business, getting into trading, any of those things, you can have all sorts of goals, but what they all have in common is how intimidating it is when you're so early into it and it's just the beginning stage. It feels like it's so impossible, like it's so far away, like it would take so long. So it seems less appealing to keep going because you think it's going to take forever. My greatest analogy is always thinking about the time will pass anyways. I can think about 3 years ago when I wanted to put certain business ideas into, I wanted to pursue certain businesses. I wanted to get into trading like 3 years ago, and I did it. But look how far I would have been now. So why not strive for more? Why do you want to be average? Why do you want to not strive for something bigger than what this is? You really want to have a boss for 40 years telling you when you can have lunch and telling you that you can only take 1 or 2 vacations a year? And that's your way of truly seeing the world? Come on now. We need to want more in 2026. Stop settling for what people have told you is only possible for you. There is no limitations. If someone has it and you're genuinely seeing them first person, having everything you've ever desired, it is possible. And never let anyone tell you otherwise. That's the most important thing. Cut out the noise, cut out the people that don't believe in you, and keep going despite anything that comes in your way. On that topic, discipline is the most crucial step in all of this. Discipline is where most people fall short on. And not because they don't want it, but because they don't want it enough. It's always discipline over confidence. You probably don't believe in yourself right now, and feel like it's truly possible for yourself because you're in the early stages. Confidence comes after you've succeeded at something. It comes after you attain something that you had in mind before. You're not going to have confidence right now, and that's okay. And if you do, I applaud you. It's always good to believe in yourself. However, discipline is the most important thing. Being able to get up every day and say you feel shitty, say you're sick, you're not feeling the best, you're not in the best mindset, you do it anyways. And why do you do it anyways? Because you know that there are better days to come and you're not gonna feel like this forever. So why not continue today and put the effort so when moving forward you can continue growing. I think the biggest thing for me, whether it was starting a business super young, or I've done so many things, I can't even get explaining to all of them. However, I was able to pinpoint one thing that I always lacked, and that was consistency and discipline. And genuinely, with my trading journey, I've realized that that is the most important thing of all, because every single day you need to be working at your goal. And that's because what you do in the present is going to transform into the future and who you are, however much in the future. So it's super important to stay consistent, stay disciplined. It is the most important thing. You need to hold yourself accountable and find your way to do that, whether it be a friend that gets on your ass about it, tells you to get the fuck up, and whatever it is, do your business, get on the charts, and the charts are a little different because you don't want to be in a super bad mental when it comes to that. That's a little different. However, you can still be doing other things, watch YouTube videos on trading, journal how you feel. There's so much you can do, and my biggest advice is just do something. Just do something, whether it be small, it's going to build up, it's going to get bigger. Aww! Aww! You like it? I love it. That's so adorable. My last thing to leave you guys with is to stop waiting for permission. There's never going to be a perfect time. There's never going to be someone to tell you it's time to start. There's never going to be a perfect time where your life is perfect, your mindset is perfect. That's where people go wrong most of the time, because they're stuck in believing that there's a time where you should be starting, a time where it's going to be perfect to start, or things are just going to fall into your lap. That's never the case. That's where people hesitate and good things fly by because they didn't start sooner. There's never going to be a perfect time, so start today, start building your craft today, and everything will follow after that. Anyways, I'm going to wrap up the YouTube video, but if you saw this video and you clicked on it, it's genuinely a sign to take this year seriously. It's time to put your dreams and goals into action and execute. 2026 is all about execution. I want to see people running and chasing their dreams. I want to see people attaining everything that they've ever wanted in life, and never settle. That's the biggest thing. Don't ever settle. So thank you for watching. I know this was a little shorter of a YouTube video this time, but I'm planning on making a lot more. And I wish everyone the best on the new year. And yeah. Thank you for watching, guys. Please do me a favor and subscribe. Comment down below if you have any questions or comments or just anything. If you have a dream, put it down in the comments, and then you can come back and see your progress you've made. I truly appreciate every one of you guys, and I wish you the absolute best in 2026. Have a great day.